Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another anime review. Right now, there are 3 episodes of this. I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. I've read the manga. I read up, I think, to chapter 34. The manga is really good. I like that they cover Maki's personal life a lot more, like his family life, like how his mom and dad are completely divorced or separated from one another. It kind of brings like that sad dynamic to a pretty fresh and colorful world. Sometimes colors can be kind of muted pretty much when you go through that kind of stuff. But yes, I am going to review the first 3 episodes of this show. I think the show is doing a good job. I think they're doing a good job of adapting the light novel more than the manga. At first, I didn't like how the characters look, but then once you get used to it, it's fine. It actually works out pretty well. So, let me give you a synopsis of this. Maki Mahara, I have to get better at pronouncing Japanese names, but with this little bump on my lip, it's not helping. He befriends the second prettiest girl in his class, Umi Asanagi, and he also makes friends with the prettiest girl in class as well, Yu Amami, and the dynamic goes on from there. Episode 2 picks up where they're still keeping it secret, but she wants to be friends with him, the prettiest girl in the class, the first one, the top one. But Umi and Maki's dynamic in this show is amazing. It actually does a good job. She's basically the light in his dark in his life, pretty much like the manga did. And I think the show is doing a good job. And I hope they don't do like what they did with Angel Spoils Me Rotten, where they cut out a bunch of stuff, trying to cram it in there to a 12-episode season. I hope they flesh it out more, do like 3 or 4 seasons where they have that dynamic, kind of like Fragrant Flower does, where it adapts the manga pretty well. Like it basically lifts the manga, just puts it right there, has 40 chapters, actually 38 chapters, adapted into the fucking anime itself. I think this show is doing a good job of like showing that kind of dynamic. I would recommend reading the manga too. If I was going to give a recommendation, the manga does a good job of fleshing out the relationship a lot more, showing both sides. Like Maki's personal life is actually pretty bad, but it shows that, hey, Umi's right there. She's the prettiest girl. She's going to be your good friend. She's actually, I wish a lot of girls were like that. Yeah, but seriously though, this is actually a good show. I would probably, if I collectively had to rate all 3 episodes at once, I would say it's an 8.7. I still can't get over the art style, but I think over time I'm gonna get used to it. Like when she's a shark as a chibi, it's kind of funny because it's like a meme, pretty much. I might actually do that as a thumbnail. I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these like rom-com videos too. Like they're gonna be quick 4-minute snappy reviews. The ones that I want to soak my time into are Classroom of the Elite and Rezero, because those shows are actually amazing. And other isekais as well I want to do is like Eminence and Shadow. I want to rewatch the I don't want to say it, the Rise of the Shield Hero, but I stopped after season 2 when they did that whole dimension arc thing. It was just really stupid. But otherwise, this show is amazing. It actually does a good job of emphasizing high school dynamics, how certain friends keep certain things to themselves. And I literally cannot wait to see what this show does and how it explores that dynamic a bit more. If it does it like Angel Spoils Me Rotten, where they have to keep it secret, I think this show could be amazing. I like the jealous scene where he gets the prettiest girl's fucking line ID, and all the guys in class just kind of stare at him like, you got her number before any of us did, you ass. No, I think this show is going to be great. If you guys like these kind of videos, I also forgot to mention this show's only in sub, so be aware. Sometimes I prefer sub when it comes to rom-coms. Otherwise, sometimes I prefer it in dub, like Horimiya. It's actually a good example of sub can actually be good if you get the right actresses and actors into the role. But otherwise, yes. If you guys like this kind of video, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah, peace out. I hope y'all enjoyed. Bye-bye.